Here, you can have these too. Ah! Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. We've got a very interesting video for you today. How not to embarrass yourself on the golf course. We've got 4 categories to go over with you on how not to embarrass yourself. Let's hop into it. First up, what do you wear? So first off, you gotta wear something with a collar. So any standard polo will do. No denim, so no jeans, no jorts, no cutoff jeans, no bueno on that. And then you should wear the right kind of footwear. If you don't have golf shoes and don't want to go buy them, pick up an old pair of running shoes or court shoes. Those will do just fine. And what you don't want to do is be like this guy over here, who's ready to play some golf. All right, ready to play some golf? Got my flip-flops on. I'm gonna take about 10 practice swings because I'm that good. Need to be warmed up. All right. Category number 2, etiquette. Something you might not see in other sports, but there's a certain way you gotta carry yourself on the golf course. And we're gonna give that to you in this video. Hey man, what are we gonna do tonight? We're gonna go out and get some beers or whatever? You gonna talk to me, Jen? Huh? Noonan! Oh. Well, was I not supposed to be talking?
Maybe not so much.
Okay.
Try to maybe hold it until
All right.
after the swing.
Thank you. First time on the course. I thought we were just out here having a good time, trying to see what we're gonna do later tonight, right? We gonna hang, have some beers? Trying to find the low point.
Dude.
What? Oh shit, I'm not supposed to be in your line. My bad.
Bruh.
What? Oh, I went the wrong way. I'll give you that one. Did I make up for it?
Oh man, that's pretty nice of you.
What, man? Like, hey, oh, that's what I was doing to you. I get it. I think I can still make it. Does it really matter if you walk in somebody's line?
Nice putt, dude.
Oh, thank you. All right, as part of golf course etiquette, one thing that you need to do is fix your ball marks when you hit a green. So I'm gonna show you how to do it real quick, and then what my grandfather taught me was fix yours and fix 2 others. To try and take care of the course is what you should do. So you start out on the edge with one of these divot tools, kind of twist a little so the grass is coming closer to the middle. And then once you have this kind of mound that's got everything kind of covered up, then you flatten it out. I usually kind of tap it down with my foot first, and then for good measure, use the sole of the putter to kind of flatten it out overall. So remember, fix your ball marks, take care of the course will take care of you. So this is another example of something for etiquette. I'm playing with Craig over here. He's a little bit further out than me, so furthest one out from the hole putts first, or hits first from the tee or the fairway as well. One of the etiquette things in golf is you want to fill your divot up. It's all stuck together because it's wet. And since other people didn't do what they're supposed to do, I'll fill in these other ones and just kind of spread the sand around. The sand helps the grass come back together, and in a couple days, you'll never know there was a divot. You don't want your shadow to be in between the person playing and the hole, so you make sure you get out of the way. So kind of like what we did with Fast Eddie on the greens where he was stepping in the line. You don't want to have anything that visually could affect the player. You got to be mindful where your shadow is, especially this time of day. Just any kind of movement that you're doing so you're not distracting the player, even though you think it might not be distracting. It's just the right way to behave from an etiquette perspective on the course. So number 3, how to act on the course, your general behavior. Don't be the guy throwing clubs. Don't be the guy thinking he's supposed to hit a perfect shot when he's a 20+ handicap. Basically, just don't act like an infant or a toddler on the course. Swing as hard as I can. Oh. 1, just kidding. Oh my God, really? I don't normally do that, man. What's going on? Like, I always hit a really good shot. I don't know what's going on here. Always. Oh. What? How did that not get there? It must have been wind up there or something. What the fuck? Here, you can have these too. So much better than that. I mean, I'm like a 4 handicap. You know what my name is? Riggs from Barstool. That's how good I am. I'm a real 4 handicap, unlike him. I'll play you, Riggs. I know you shot 75 in that last video, but that course was easy as fuck. Let's go. So we got out here, forgot the rangefinder. Good pal Craig shot it for me. I thought I'd have 100 or less, and it's 125. I'm too lazy. I'm gonna try and intentionally thin it a little bit, get it at the distance. Club that goes 110, trying to hit it 125. Ugh. That wasn't so good. So this actually crosses 2 categories. One, etiquette-wise, we need to fix the divot we made. Take care of the course will take care of you. And then the behavior was inappropriate. I should have gone back and got the right club, which is a gap wedge. And we'll see what we do if I had the right club instead of hitting the wrong club and trying to muscle it up. See if we get a better result. I think we're gonna be on the green. Yeah. Not the best shot, but we're on the green and should be able to easily make par from there. So once again, etiquette wise, make sure you take care of the course and fill your divots with sand so the course will repair itself. And then don't be that lazy guy behaviorally that doesn't go back and get the right club, because if I'd hit the right club, I'd be making an easy par. Now I'm probably gonna make bogey or double because I hit it in the water hitting the wrong club. So number 4, we have skills. There's some basic core skills that you should have before you get out on the course, or you won't enjoy it. We're gonna touch on putting skills, chipping skills, iron and tee off skills. Ways to get through the course and enjoy the game. One of the core skills you need to have is to be able to hit a 50, 100, 150 and 200 yard shot to kind of get around the golf course and not hold everybody up. This is an example of the 50 yard shot. It's like a chip shot. And for me, what I do is similar to how I described, I think the 8 iron shot, is I'm just gonna try and swing up and keep this arm here. And as soon as I feel like it's gonna raise up, I kind of pause and then come down at it. Now when I swing, you won't see the pause, but I feel it when I'm swinging. That way I can do that same swing with 3 to 4 different clubs and hit it the same yardage or different yardages, right? So it's very versatile. It'll get you around the course. Let's see if I can pull it off. Worked pretty good, huh, Jen? I think we got about 10 feet. What you really want to do is you just get this action to wherever you feel it and get used to repeating that. Then you try different wedges to see what yardages they go. You have one swing, they can hit different distances. I think it went about 48, 49 yards, and we got about 10 feet for the putt. Extremely playable shot to be able to hit a 100-yard shot. So however you want to do that, whether that's a 3/4 swing or a half swing with a bigger club, you need to work that out before you get on the course. So here's the 100-yard shot. Okay, just a little short. And you're not gonna pull it off every time when you're trying to do the 100-yard shot. You figure it out for yourself. What kind of swing is that and what kind of club that is. I would suggest starting out with like a sand wedge or a gap wedge and dialing that in. And then you can dial in the other yardages as well from a core skill perspective. I'm 150 yards out right here. I'm gonna aim pretty much straight at the pin, maybe a little bit right of it because there's a bunker on the left and I don't wanna be short-sighted. There's some wind in my face. I normally hit a 9 iron, but I'm gonna hit an 8 iron. I'm gonna take one extra club and I'm gonna hit a chippy swing to get to 150. What you'll find when you start playing, you either hit a full swing, half swing, 3/4. I have a hard time stopping in the right place. What I do is I pull it back, and then when I feel this elbow kind of hits my side right here, I kind of feel like I pause a little bit. You won't be able to see it. And then I come down at normal speed from there, and it'll be a little bit lower, still go the distance of 150. So here we go. I think it was pretty good. We'll see if it got there or not. What I'm trying to feel is this left arm is parallel. It's kind of like a Tommy Fleetwood swing. If you look that up on the internet, you'll find out real quick what it means. It's basically straight arm with your lead arm and then straight arm with your right arm on the follow through. So another skill that I think you really need before you get out on the course, this is gonna be an example of the 200-yard shot. It's 200 to the pin up this hill, including the slope. There's a little wind swirling around. It's gonna play right at about 200. I've got my 3 hybrid is my normal 200 to 210. I like to give ranges in my yardages because even though I'm a fairly accomplished from a handicap perspective, this club doesn't go the exact yardage every time I hit it, even if I hit it solid. So I like to give myself ranges. That's like another tip I would give you. Like when I'm looking at a 6 iron versus a 7 iron, 6 iron is like 175 to 185, and then the 7 iron is 170 to 180. So there's usually a 5-yard overlap as well. Makes me more comfortable dropping down or clubbing up. Learn how to hit this shot. For me, this is a full 200-yard shot. If you have more power and you can like hit a more chippy or 3/4 200-yard shot, I would recommend that starting off. Feeling right now 200 yards is going to be the max for most of you guys that are starting out. All right, so we hit that pretty good. We did hit it a little bit right. Just because you practice hitting these shots, you're not gonna be perfect on them every time. It's just you wanna know that you're only gonna go like maybe 20, 30 yards right, 20, 30 yards left. Distance-wise, you know, that one might've gone like 190, not 200. If it got to the top of the hill. You just need to account for that when you're trying to play your shots. And if you follow the channel, you'll see some of the strategies we use, and you just have to adjust to your yardages and know that you're hitting to a dispersion zone, not a specific spot. You aim at a specific spot, but think of it as you're gonna hit to a zone, and then you'll be okay and in position. Here's a core skill that we were talking about where we wanna use toe down chipping. We've got plenty of green to work with, and we got about 1.5 yards of collar to get over. What you wanna do with the toe down chipping is it's like a putting stroke, and you literally put the toe down, you get closer to it, and you swing kind of like a putting stroke. So on these, I found the most successful is just get it on the green and then let it roll out. So you might have to practice a little bit to see what club is right. I'm gonna go ahead and do this with a gap wedge, and I'm just gonna literally try and pop it up or just onto the green, then let it run the rest of the way. So put the toe down, you're holding the club more vertical, and you just wanna pop it up. I've got a little bit of an awkward stance, which is also good. This way you get to use the bounce, and it makes it a lot easier to make clean contact. So let's see how we do. All right, hit that a little too hard, but you know, even a bad strike, we got about 5 feet for par. Overall, it's just a way of chipping that increases your opportunity to, 1, get it on the green, 2, get it closer to the hole. From a putting perspective, there's 2 things I'd recommend you working for on a skill perspective. Get good at these 6-foot putts if you can, between like 6 and 10 feet. That's where you can make some gains. Even once you get out to like 8 feet, the pros are like 50-50. So as close as you can get to those kind of results when you're practicing, and practice on, you know, between 6 and 10 feet, and then also practice your lag putting. But we'll show you an example of that in a second. Also, what I like to do on these that I've been working on that haven't been doing the greatest job is make sure you finish your putting stroke. You know, make a short, compact, and follow through. All right, so the other aspect of putting you should get good at is lag putting and controlling your speed on the course. For the last 3 weeks, we've been getting a lot of rain, but we got some this morning and we got some last night and yesterday. You wanna really get locked in on this because you're not trying to make them, you're just trying to get it up in that 3-foot circle of trust so that hopefully you have a gimme on your next putt. And that's one way to cut down on your score really quickly. Let him in! And that's how you lag putt, just make it in the hole. So one of the tips we wanted to go over is alignment's very key to playing good golf course strategy and golf course management. So what I like to do is I take this, you know, every ball has some kind of line like that, or you can draw a line on there, and I point that at my spot target. My spot target is that fan in the distance, and it's really critical on this hole not to go into the woods on the right because it's kind of jail over there. So I line that up so that I then come in with the club and I put the center of the club on that spot. Most clubs have some kind of like decal or name of the club on it. It says TSR. So I'm lining the TSR up with the line on the ball, and then I just line up my feet parallel to that line, and then I'm ready to go. So we pulled it a little left, but we're in the fairway or maybe gently in the rough. The key thing is we got past the dog leg and we'll have an open shot into the green. That's all you want to do is keep yourself in position off the tee so you can then get it in position on your approach shot. Thanks for watching the video. Like, subscribe. We're starting to get a little momentum here. The more subscribers we get, the more content we can produce. Feel free to suggest comments on other video premises you'd like to see. We're down to hear it, down to do it. Thanks everyone.
Hang on. What is with this guy out here? Hang on, don't go.
What?